The whistle is blowing today. I've never blew this much in my life. Pause.
This is not how we want to start a show, my guy.
Sorry.
Your Messis and all those guys. Now all of a sudden, Dembele is a superstar.
It is over for Arsenal for the Champions League. Because obviously we know they're going to play Real Madrid.
The problem is...
As a defensive
The best
duo,
defense. Let me name the
better?
best defense in the Premier League right now, according to my opinion. Best defense in the Premier League goes to Liverpool. Secondly, goes to Nottingham Forest. Thirdly, Man City-ish.
Are you just saying by goals
You are
conceded?
You're telling me the Takalani Sesame is going to beat Aston Villa?
Wow.
It's kids most there.
Yes. It's blue jeans and shit. Like I've seen it, and you're right. That's they buy. In the VIP, they take that picture there in the background.
Sundowns.
But ask them exactly what happened on the game.
The problem.
Oh my God, we won! That's run across the pitch.
Hold on, comrades.
What's going to happen?
I'm in the Sundowns. This is what's going to happen to you.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
I'll say it. It's fine.
Because they don't like me, I'll say it to me.
Onside Banter League mid-table episode.
Mid-table episode. Yeah, it's about to go down today.
This episode is wild. It's wild ass business. Sunny Bolane Dumelang Abusheni. Hello, it's your boy PD Jokes in the building. Asiko offside. We're always inside and Nangvaini Waning Vano. What in the audio?
Hi guys, I'm Des.
George Mukwena, aka Mr. OT, the chief executive overthinker.
And welcome to Onside's Banter League. The best player in the world.
What? The whistle is blowing today. I've never blew this much in my life. Pause.
This is not how we want to start a show, my guy.
Sorry.
That's not what we're trying to do here. Anyway, boys, it's been an interesting week and weekend of football. Lape Makai, we want to thank you guys for your commitment, for continue watching. Please share the video with all your friends. And High gift. Big. Now I'm hitting back at gift. You are the gift that keeps giving. It's been absolutely amazing. Boys, it's been a crazy week.
Yep.
There's a lot of football happening. We can't cover enough because we barely have the time to cover everything on the show. Is there anything from your mind, Ginger, that comes up that you want to talk about football-wise?
Now that you mention it.
Something. Drop me something.
Liverpool.
Oh yes. Drop you something. They dropped out
of the Champions League. They dropped 2 penalties.
Let's start there.
They dropped Mohamed Salah's Ballon d'Or.
They dropped another
Who's they?
trophy opportunity.
Who's they? First of all, Liverpool is playing a final this Sunday. Are any of you guys
In
doing
one
any of
less
that?
tournament.
Yeah, like that.
Which
like
you guys are not in.
a mid-table tournament. I
Oh,
don't
just
know.
like you're not in the Champions League anymore.
Oof.
I'm still in.
I'm already qualified for next year's one. Have you?
I'm still
You are
in.
talking about next year.
I'm just
still
saying.
in.
You are
When-
talking about
when
next
I
year.
don't even talk.
No. I'm just you want to talk about next year. I don't know if you saw that your boy Van Dijk still needs to sign. And we don't know if he's still going to sign.
Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold as well. There are many. The team that lost this
What's
UEFA.
going on here?
I don't know about next year, brother.
What are we doing
I don't
here?
know.
What's gonna happen?
You don't have that UEFA money, Chief.
No, I got participation money. Do you have it?
Or participation money.
Participation money. Do you as a Chelsea fan have it?
It's fine.
Exactly. Anyway, since you can see where the show is going, you guys couldn't wait for this day
Well,
to
it's the
come.
best thing that happened this week.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree.
Okay, so obviously the cat's at the bag now. Liverpool got knocked
Liverpool's
out.
out of the Champions League.
Liverpool got knocked out of the Champions League. Second leg was PSG coming to Anfield. Obviously, they were trailing 1-0 aggregate, and scenes were seen. I don't want to talk much, but I just want to touch on how undeniably strong PSG were in those 2 legs.
Yeah.
I as much as Liverpool was playing at home, the European competition, Liverpool always rolls at home. They always do the things. But PSG, for some weird reason, on both legs, they had us in a corner, in a chokehold.
Yep.
It was like a choker that's worn by women. That one, that they wear,
Yeah,
that one, they
shit.
look like, I don't know.
The choke me daddies, I hear you.
Pause. But PSG was absolutely phenomenal. We can mention how I think Dembele is in his villain era.
Is that the key to PSG doing well?
Dembele.
Because it seems like the moment they lost the big stars, your Messis and all those guys, now all of a sudden Dembele is a superstar.
I think also, remember the other week, Ellison had to shine because he made some absolutely amazing saves. But Donnarumma, guys,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
Nshaiwe by a keeper with the least sauce. Have you seen how the kid sits on
Like
him?
it's like
It looks like he doesn't want to play.
it's like his shoulders are heavy. Like he's
and
always
you
like
watched Liverpool.
that nigga blinks so much. You ever seen how much he blinks? I don't know how he saw the ball coming.
he kept a clean sheet throughout the match. Shout outs to him.
Lovely
And I think
stuff.
when I was watching that match, I was like, what is happening with this Liverpool attack, right? Sharp, a lot was happening. In fact, nothing was happening.
Nothing was happening.
Nothing was happening. There was absolutely a terrible
Oh, yeah.
Cough
There
it
was
up.
absolutely a terrible performance from Liverpool. A Liverpool team that has been exceptionally well, the team that has produced, a team that undoubtedly has one of the best wingers to ever grace the Premier League, right?
Here we go,
The
Glaze.
best
Here we go
defenders
again.
in... I'm going to glaze.
Yeah, but the statement that you said about Liverpool's front three being the problem, I don't know about the front three.
Why couldn't they
I just think it's one person.
Zing, zing.
that person was not even there for the full game, my guy.
And then he missed the penalty on top of that. When he missed another penalty before that, and there's the same person that's only scored 4 goals in 30 games.
Darwin Nunez
How?
is
Kanjan?
shithousery.
No, he's terrible.
Darwin Nunez, I've been saying this for weeks. Liverpool fans think I'm too harsh.
Mm-hmm.
People think, me, I don't appreciate him playing for the badge. What badge when you keep missing? Anybody at home right now will tell you right now, they knew very well. Even Chelsea fans, United fans, Dortmund fans, Real Madrid fans, everybody in world football knew if Nunez is taking the second penalty of a Champions League round of 16 match.
If he's taking any penalty for
Dude,
that,
I
nonsense.
did not
he's on
have
the
hope,
pitch.
not even once in my life, that Peru was going to score.
I had no hope either. I literally looked at him like, this man's gonna miss, and I continued to flush the toilet. And then I came back.
Wait, did you flash Man United? Man.
Yo.
I gotta clap back.
That's
a
a
little
road.
bit. I gotta clap back a little bit.
No, it was disgusting, bro. Like you could see I don't know if you saw the look on his face and the look of the audience when he pulled up to the line. And I was just like, yeah, this
And
is
the look
over.
on Honest Lot's face because he also knew it. But then,
Horrible decision from the coach. Absolutely terrible decision.
Maragiri penalty, Vinny missed the penalty.
Do you know how well Van Dijk takes penalties? Do you know how well Gravenberch takes penalties? Bro? You could have picked anybody. Jota. You could have I don't know if he was still on or not, but I'm just saying you could have picked anybody to take the penalty.
Yeah, it was kind of an interesting game because I think Salah's isolation as well. Because it was like, I think in the first 8 minutes, he had probably like two shots. And then from there it was just quite,
Do you know what I think it is?
and I don't know what it was. What do you think was the
I
problem?
personally think that the gameplay by PSG was around stopping that man because, like I keep saying, I'm not glazing, but he's been absolutely amazing. And if you let that man go loose with the ball, it's diarrhea all over the place. You get what I'm saying? So they shut him down. The defense was amazing. And I want to talk about Hakimi, gents.
Yeah.
He's literally the top defender in the USL this season.
Is he the top?
The season.
Why do you say that?
Because numbers don't lie. I want to show you here.
Give me the numbers. Let's see
Yeah, I
what
think
you
maybe
can
the numbers are good. Because now, actually, thing is, I can't even dispute that statement because I don't have anyone
He's
else in
been
mind.
absolutely like, I'm going to go to here and I go stats. And I say player stats. But there we go.
So then, Prince,
Hakimi, matches played 12, goal 1, assist 5.
Oh,
And he's a defender.
crazy.
Nobody has stats like that
This is in the USL, ne?
in the UCL.
UCL.
Hey,
USL.
hey, today,
Is it MSL?
Sejo.
PSL? What's going on?
Hey,
bro?
my brother, you see when you don't have a UEFA?
So Liverpool are out. And big teams like Arsenal are through.
Wait, I still wanna press you here. Wait, so then what do you think this does for Liverpool going forward? What do you think it does for your season? Do you think it has an effect on the final you're gonna play? Oh, well, the
Do they
league
have,
is gone.
do they have a newfound the league is gone, or is it just now maintaining the league? You have a cup final on Sunday, so maybe that's the new objective.
You know, I was thinking about this. Like, I think Klopp's era is coming to an end. And yes, Arne Slot did inherit a good team, and he didn't have to buy much. He just bought Chiesa and some random keeper that I haven't seen. You know, so I think right now it's time that team that Klopp built to dismantle. In a sense, let's talk about Van Dijk's contract.
Yeah.
Van Dijk is not. He's got 3 months left to his contract. That is the best defender in the world. Liverpool cannot afford
To lose him.
I promise you, bro. Liverpool can, because there is no one who can replace him with.
I was going to ask, who would you replace him with now?
Rudiger, but definitely, now I would want Rudiger.
Mara Rudiger's also old, isn't he?
But he's a
It's
good
also old, but we're
centre-back.
looking at in terms of not age, we're looking at the best.
Okay,
currently.
anyone.
No one can replace Van Dijk, bro.
Maguire.
He's literally the... Fuck out of here with the Maguire
Okay,
shit,
wait.
man.
Off the top of my head, a Saliba.
Nope. You saying that because he plays for Arsenal?
Aibo.
Saying that because he's in one of the best defenses.
Guys,
Would he
One of
come?
the
Would he
good
come to Anfield?
No,
No.
I'm just asking in general. This is just a general question. Because Van Dijk himself, he came from South... What? Was he in Southampton or something
I
like
thought
that?
you were going to say Saudi.
He
Arabia.
didn't come from a big team.
Southampton, yes. Southampton
Yeah.
with money. Yes.
With money.
Yes.
So then, surely, is there nobody in the league?
Honestly, I think Arne Slot is gonna have a very, very difficult time finding people who are gonna replace them, because he's been linked with some Saudi people are trying to have an interest in him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's kind of scary because, like I said, I don't think anybody can really replace
Do you
him.
think it's his time now to go to Saudi?
I-
Because for
Cash
me,
out.
for me personally, when you go to those Saudi Arabian leagues, you're slowly saying, okay, this is the end of my career.
I
That's what
think
believe.
also the amount of money they're offering as well, and considering that Van Dijk has won practically everything,
Is the MLS out of
there is to win.
the
The
options
money,
here?
bro. The money.
The money.
More than
Also,
anything, the
but
money.
surely could get the money.
He's going to go there. No one is going to look at him. Ning Ning is going to come back.
No,
What
what
do
do
you
you
mean?
mean, bruh?
look at him in Saudi.
but
Don't
it's
lie,
Saudi.
don't
No,
lie.
no, Saudi has numbers,
Don't lie.
bro.
Mane is being looked at. Firmino's being looked
No,
at.
Saudi has
Mahrez is being
numbers.
looked at.
Messi has been
Ronaldo's
looked
being
at.
looked at. Where
Bro,
MLS?
wait.
I've
Don't lie.
seen videos of...
Suarez can't even run 10 meters.
You-
without
how
being
do you
tired.
know that?
Because I saw highlights of him
You
struggling
saw
to
him.
run.
He runs like...
You saw him.
He's
Nah,
struggling.
nah,
No,
you can't
bro. No,
compare
no, no.
this.
Okay, El Nessa, what was the last 5 scores of El Nessa?
All I know is that Ronaldo
What was the
scored
last
in
5
2 of
scores
them.
of the... Shit. No, we're not saying... No, because remember, George, we even
I
have
get
to
we're
do
talking
this.
about cashing out. Guys, America's about to get the World Cup, Club World Cup, all of those
I
things. They're
know.
looking for ambassadors right now. You're telling me that Van Dijk couldn't charge a pretty penny to go to America? Right now.
But all
No,
I'm saying
yeah,
is that,
as
all I'm
of
saying is that
right now.
who is offering more money to Van Dijk? Because according to this link, Van Dijk is considering a big move to over Saudi Arabia, joining Al Hilal. Al Hilal, mega money transfer. Because obviously,
Oh, Neymar's former team.
yeah, because obviously now they haven't settled his contract issue, and maybe he wants to be the highest paid player in the Premier League for him to stay. And also on other news, on the same team as well, Salah has not signed a new contract.
Trent is
Trent
leaving.
as well.
Ooh.
Liverpool cannot afford to lose the best winger in the Premier League ever.
Sure.
Just continue.
Just let him
we're
go.
not
They
gonna
can't
leave.
afford to lose the best centre back to ever grace the Premier League in this modern era. And I think we're gonna see something amazing. Going to Sunday, they have to. They have to pick up their socks and win this match. They have to. They do not have a choice. We can't lose over Newcastle. I saw Salah after Nunez missed a penalty. He did not even want to console him because in his mind he's like, I was really aiming for my second Champions League in this team and break these records. And he was disappointed because Nunez is trash. That's all I have to say for Liverpool. He's just trash.
Yeah.
I heard he's being linked with Barca.
Who, Nunez?
Salah. People are saying he might go to Barca. I'm like,
Oh,
Mohamed Salah.
What?
linked. These are obviously rumors.
Oh.
Mara, the Egyptian Messi. I see it though.
But where will Yamal play
On the
if
bench.
that's the case?
Can they afford him?
On the
too?
bench.
Can afford Salah?
In terms of wages and things like that. Weren't they were just struggling to try get
Yamal can
Olmo
play
in.
right mid though. You just put him down or put him on the bench because obviously now it's just that whole thing of stacking superstars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where for some reason we've seen with teams that just stack superstars, it doesn't end well. Like PSG, for example, when they had undoubtedly probably the most fierce front three on paper
At the time, yeah.
when they had
couldn't win the
Neymar,
Champions
Messi,
League.
and Mbappe.
They
You
couldn't
know
win
what
the
I'm saying?
Champions League.
They couldn't cash anything out. So, and that's the thing that I feel like Barca should be very wary of, right? Is that you're bringing someone who's a superstar on this team, you are putting him here with a young prodigy that has broken records over Messi, and it's kind of like, okay, cool. what do you think the objective is here? You can't just, as a
GA.
manager,
I think GA, bro.
you can't just stack
Nah, I wouldn't
superstars.
bring him. I think Barca has found themselves in a situation where they found a
That nigga
Messi
said
type of
Barca.
situation. Yeah, but Barca, Barca, hey man, no.
Because I see Barcelona, but I see collab.
Hey, but Steve Barker, Clive Barker, whatever. They found a Messi. And what they did very well with Messi in the past was that they put stars around him, but not in his way.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to bring Salah right now and make him a focal point of my team, especially when you see how well they're doing.
100%.
Ah, man, it's just so much going on.
Shem, so much loss.
So much loss.
Look, they're out of the Champions League, and I feel like they're gonna do well against Newcastle. I hope so, because I don't want to sit here again next week with you guys. I'm all up in my green about them not winning anything. But I think when it comes to the league, we know where that goes. But there's also other rumors. People are making moves already. Isak is targeted by the Reds and Arsenal. Do you see him fitting? In which team do you guys see him fitting?
Arsenal.
And it's not a Man
Arsenal.
United thing. You know you people.
Arsenal. I want him.
Like, you know that
Bad.
You need him.
I need
Bad.
him bad.
I think Man United needs him more.
Man United needs a new
You
team.
have strikers, they're just injured. And isn't it?
You're going to compare Gabriel Jesus.
Jesus can heal
You're going to
himself.
compare Havertz.
Dude, Man United have Hoyland. That's like Haaland from Temu.
Why,
They ain't got that
why
nigga,
must I care about a team
that
that's
nigga has
number
more
15?
appearances than goals.
No, why must I care about a team that's number 15? They
That-
must go fight their peers. We're trying to win something.
They need him. If they make him a prime target, I think Isak would
Okay.
not go to Man United.
But you know
Okay,
my
can I
thing is
ask
with Man
this?
United, they need everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think right now their focal point should not be like a forward. You get what I'm saying? Like, because think about it.
Yeah.
Name their back line right now. Name their mids.
Yep.
We don't know them. They're all 60 rated.
And that's
players.
why-
I'll take him.
They
in
need to
Liverpool.
build
No,
from
no,
the back
but-
going forward, in my
But also,
opinion.
let's switch the perspective. If you are Isak, Man United comes to you, Arsenal comes to you. Where do you go?
Awesome.
Liverpool.
So you said Arsenal. Okay, so we're gonna go with Arsenal. So it's a simple choice, guys.
Yeah.
It's a simple choice. You and I
very
keep on
simple
Nunez.
choice,
But
brother.
but to be honest, I think
Unless he wants
to your
to be the
point,
hero.
I think to your point, Isak is considering a move to the Emirates because it would make more sense for him. I mean, I feel like, but also how would it make sense as well? Because Newcastle's also in the Champions League. Hopefully, maybe they might, they might,
allegedly.
and they're in a final, which Arsenal can't relate. I don't know when the last time they were in a final. When was the last time we played
That's
any
why we
final?
need Isak.
But then do you think he's going to leave a team where he's already reaching finals? He's already reaching group stages of competitions
Who's
to
got
go
the
to a
highest
team
ceiling?
to go to a team that only buys Stanley Cups because bottlers. That's just all they do.
Ghana, how many trophies does Newcastle have?
None.
Yeah, but there's a difference between
Progressive.
going to a team that has trophies and you have building the trophies for
Okay,
the team
who's closer to trophies?
currently.
I think Newcastle.
Closest trophies.
Then Arsenal.
Over a sustained period of time.
Yes.
So you wouldn't go to the team that finished twice a couple of years that are literally a striker away from doing something.
So you're telling me that Arsenal's problems could be fixed by buying a striker.
100%.
So you're saying Isak would be the difference.
100%.
So an Arsenal team that has Isak in it could beat and compete with Liverpool and Man City at their best.
I agree.
Especially this Liverpool.
I agree.
First of all,
Fella, next season you guys have to restart. Man City is also trying to build. Chelsea,
They are building.
it's Chelsea.
so you're saying next season
Chelsea's
could
a
be the
youth- is a
season for
youth
Arsenal.
fan.
If
I'm not
they
saying
attain
that.
Isak.
No, we have to be serious. The difference between Arsenal and every other team that has one staff is when you're standing at the cusp of doing something,
Yeah.
you go and fetch the people.
Yeah.
We've been complaining about a striker for 3 years.
Yeah.
Imagine. Okay, just close your eyes and imagine.
He's 30 though. 33
It's
actually.
fine.
Isn't he born in
Hey,
92?
man.
No, but we had the same
Isak
conversation
is
about
old,
Van
man.
Dijk and his age. as well.
Saka, 33.
Not
Yeah,
Saka.
you said
Isak.
Isak, 33.
No, I'm lying. I'm lying.
Hey, man. Hey,
He was like,
hey. No, but okay. Think about it.
He's a 99.
Saka.
He's a 99 baby. So how old does it make it? 25? 26, yeah.
Saka, Isak, Odegaard, Rice, Partey, Gabriel,
Wait.
Saliba.
You said Saka on the right.
Yeah.
Isak in the middle.
In the middle.
Who do you have on the left?
Don't worry.
I'm worried.
I'm highlighting players here. I'm highlighting players.
Odegaard, yes.
Saka, Isak, Odegaard,
Saliba.
Rice, Partey,
Saliba.
Saliba, Gabriel. Guys.
That's solid.
Solid.
But then you need a bench.
The spine.
Because one thing I've learned about any other team that's doing really well, especially that's in other domestic competitions as well, that you need to have a bench because the reason why your players are pulling hamstrings because it's playing every match.
Yeah,
And we've seen this with, I think I noticed this more with the Champions League, especially when it's like your extra times, is that there's a major exhaustion with players. Players are so tired, bro, to the point where they just like, we won't run here. Let's just wait for penalties.
That's Rashford towards
You know
his
what I'm
last
saying?
days.
Exactly.
Rashford was just walking.
He was just
every
walking,
single
bro.
match. But Messi walked everywhere.
Yeah,
No,
Messi-
but that's different. But he walked and exploded. You just see him
Okay,
here,
true.
one bit.
Yeah. Messi's like aviator.
Oof.
Just but Chris Wood is another good one. Yes, he might be oldish,
thank
but
you.
he's number 4 on the
No,
Premier League
thank
stats
you.
with the goals right now.
Top goal scorer.
Yes,
Who's currently number 2?
Haaland
Oh.
near donkey.
on 20, Alex on 19, Wood on 18,
Wow.
Mbeumo
But hey, you almost said Muhodu there.
Mbeumo on
Getting it
15.
right.
On 15. Is there anybody else you'd be looking at?
I think, Ned, to be honest, those guys are cool. No, they're cool.
How you said it.
Yeah, it's like,
No,
I
they've
don't
done
believe-
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mara, all due respect to those guys, Arsenal need a certified killer. Like, I'm sorry.
So do you think
We've gotten to the point where we need a superstar.
So your performance in the Champions League so far, you still feel like, okay, cool, there's some youngins out here that are doing their thing, or do you feel like we still need that striker?
Why am I using youngins?
They're doing
I've
well.
been using youngins for 20 years and it hasn't given me anything.
so? You want to buy oldies? That's what you're telling me.
No, I want to buy certified killers.
Certified killers. Isak would be your target.
For me, Isak is the closest to that, right? Abo Lewandowski are a little bit older now, but you need, like, I'm tired of Arsenal trying to reinvent the wheel. Oh, we're going to develop these
Bring
players.
Harry Kane back to the Premier League.
So
That could be a
bring him
shout.
back.
So how do you think Arsenal obviously now then progressing to the semi-final
Yeah.
and finding out that Arsenal is going to be versing Real Madrid, whom played Atletico last night.
Yeah.
And it was a thriller of a match. Penalties missed, penalties scored,
Yeah.
penalties kicked twice, to potentially going to see a semi-final that's going to be crazy. Because if PSG is playing Aston Villa,
Yeah.
we've got Martinez as one of the best goalkeepers in penalties, versus what's his name again? Donnarumma. How do I say his name?
Donnarumma.
Brilliant.
You don't know where you are.
Darimi.
Can't even say his name.
He's saying everything
He must
else.
not be named one.
You guys are evil. You guys are evil. How do you think then? Is it over for Arsenal for the Champions League? Because obviously we know they're gonna play Real
The
Madrid.
problem is the team they're playing. If it was any
Yeah,
other team, we would have had a
objectively, it's
debate.
done, man.
But that, what's the worst part, Brad? Like you can't even bring in statistics when the team is playing Real Madrid in UEFA. Something just happens. You'll be leading 3-0. And then in the 96th minute,
Real Madrid
Real
just does
Madrid
the
will
things.
score like 4, bro. Like, I don't understand how that team
No,
operates. Like,
aura.
like,
But you know what would be
they're the
crazy?
team.
What
Yo.
would be crazy if Arsenal actually manages?
Don't give me hope, Chief.
No, let me give you hope. Because
don't want
I
hope.
said this in the last 2 episodes
Yeah.
again. I'm like, Arsenal is trying to walk under the radar. They're trying to act like they're not being seen. What if Arteta pulls a young one on everybody and shocks the world? And for some weird reason, those 2 legs.
Chief,
Do you know why I say
brother.
this?
I don't know.
You know why I say this?
we couldn't beat Manchester United. Now you're telling me that you're going to beat Real Madrid
If you can score 7
in
goals,
the
yes,
Champions League. I told you about PSV. What did I say about PSV?
you said they're going to get knocked out.
What did I say about PSV?
Okay, so hear me
is
out
not
then.
a-
Okay,
is
since
not
we
a
all know
measure.
that all Arsenal fans are Delulu, Arsenal fans are like every South African who
Mara,
believes
unketsa Dilulu. Me, I'm not. I'm telling you that.
you're an
I've
Arsenal
seen
fan.
it.
know the
You're the most
reality of
Delulu
this.
fan base. I say this because
He's about to give me a Dilulu thing, then he calls me Dilulu. When I say that's Dilulu.
Arsenal fans are Delulu by saying that they've got one of the best defenses in the league, in the world, right?
Who said that?
Arsenal fans, my nigga, trust me. I follow Arsenal fans and Arsenal fans TV. These niggas, bro, these guys, I don't know.
better?
I don't know what cabbage they eat. I don't
Who's
know.
better?
You know what?
Saliba Gabriel. Who's better?
What do you mean?
As a
The
defensive
best
duo.
defense. Let me name you the
better?
best defense in the Premier League right now, according to my opinion. Best defense in the Premier League goes to Liverpool. Secondly, goes to Nottingham Forest. Thirdly, Man City-ish.
Are you just saying by goals
You are four.
conceded?
Look, I'm saying the best back line in the Premier League. I mean, according to me,
Kana, who's the back line on Nottingham Forest?
Angbaz. But I can tell you right now.
Nobody's saying. I think are we saying the back line or in terms of a defensive unit? Because Nottingham Forest,
it's for the back.
No,
Yes.
no. Listen to this because listen, you can have the whole team as a collective be a defensive unit like Nottingham Forest. We see it because you guys can't do nothing to them, right? Or
so are you
can have
and so is Chelsea, and so is
hey,
any other team.
Yeah, that's your weakness. Everyone has their weakness.
Bro, we're talking about a team that has lost 7 matches this season.
Everyone has their weakness. Some of us, the TX
No,
Galaxy,
but the losses,
it's fine.
But the losses aren't always about the defense. But sometimes it's the team.
No, but then also, I think what I'm noticing, okay, I agree with you, but what I'm noticing is that teams struggle to score against Nottingham Forest.
Because Nuno Espirito Santo is one of the best defensive coaches.
So then now you agree what I'm saying, that you guys...
One of the best defensive coaches in terms of a team defending.
100%. So
That's why I was trying to draw that line. Because you were saying the best back line, and then you were mentioning a team that's a defensive unit. That's why I'm like, there's a difference.
that means it's working.
No, okay.
You're not getting what I'm saying. You're saying what is the best back line?
In the Premier League. Which
Premier
team
League.
has the best
Yes,
back line?
exactly. Now we're saying we're putting Nottingham Forest in. They're as a whole a defensive unit because they have one of the best defensive coaches.
Bashapa low block.
You get what I'm saying?
There's 8 players defending instead of just isolating.
Because you can have
Saliba
good
and
defenders.
Gabriel.
Let us know what you think, guys, at home. Let us know what you think at home.
Yo, number 4.
Let us know which team.
4.
Okay, so then now based on that logic, when I'm telling you they're Delulu, so I'm saying them, since they are not number 4, they might be number 2 or 3, according to them.
Yes.
Arsenal fans.
Yes.
I'm saying to them, if you are that good, you could stop Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo in
No.
the Champions League. Why can't you? Because since you are the best.
How many times do you face Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo?
But since you're one of the best defensive lines in the Premier League,
I'm asking
why?
you.
Because Liverpool has done it before. They've beat Real Madrid.
Yeah, Marana Shawe PSG.
Man City.
No. Look. What I'm saying is,
This guy's not
they
gonna let
couldn't
it
hold
go.
back one Dembele. He's gonna tell me about Rodrigo.
Okay.
Possibly the best
God.
attacking players in the
my
Champions
God.
League.
Arsenal fans are not Delulu. You still agreeing with Abahlanyi Labantu?
No,
He's not.
I'm the logical one here. He's saying that my defense is gonna stop. Real Madrid, guys, Real
Why
Madrid.
can't you?
Real Madrid can score 4 goals with the best defense that you have in the Champions League.
So you have already given up. You can't go. You can't.
You must be.
So you don't see yourself.
logical.
You're being logical, but dude, he was very logical in thinking that he's gonna go through to the finals even.
I was being realistic, man.
Guys.
I was being
Think about it.
realistic.
Think about all the other teams that have made it
Listen,
this far.
We don't have
and
a
we didn't see them
striker.
come.
We don't have a striker. Sterling started just yesterday. Really, let's be honest.
So what you did to Club Brugge was a fluke.
To who?
I'm asking, do you think that was a
Wait.
one-time thing that will never happen again?
Versus who? Where does Club Brugge and PSV? Where do they rank?
They rank somewhere.
Next to Real Madrid in the champ. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Guys.
what we're saying is that we know that Real Madrid is going to a final.
Listen,
So
fam,
are we
that's where we
looking at
start
El
from.
Clasico final? What do you guys think? Because currently looking at it right now, Bayern's playing Inter Milan, right? And
Bayern's going through that.
Hey. Now I'm not saying no one's going through anymore. I've been seeing things.
Yeah, no, my
lately,
bed slip
bro.
flew, yo.
Like your best slip flew there.
Because of your heart. Easy.
Bayern, Inter Milan, Arsenal, Real Madrid. We've discussed that. Barcelona and Dortmund, wash. PSG and Aston Villa.
Good evening.
What do you think?
Could be 2 good evenings.
It could be very interesting there. Imagine if Rashford gets to the final. My God.
That would be insane.
Manchester United
But they're not beating.
will swallow
But they're not beating
bricks,
Barca.
boy.
They're not beating Barca anyway.
Just make it to the
Hang
final.
on.
Just make it to the final. Just make it to the final.
Hang on. In terms of coaches and coaching,
Oh, Unai.
Unai Emery. What, 3 times he won the
Europa?
Europa with Sevilla?
She said.
If you talk about European experience,
He has it.
he has tons of it.
Yep.
Especially
Wouldn't you?
and it's been a conversation.
And he's made his way to the semi.
Who are they playing?
knockout games. Oh, he got
No,
that shit
who
on.
are they playing?
Are they playing
Aston Villa versus?
It's Aston Villa
PSG, bro.
versus
For the next one.
PSG.
Just by the way, who was the coach of PSG? Just, I don't know,
I
some
feel
years
you.
ago.
I feel you.
My God. You know what,
feel you.
George?
He's cooking.
You know
I don't know.
You know what?
I'm just...
So what, you're saying Villa can upset?
Listen. It's not going to be a walk in the park for PSG.
You guys just literally are saying to me that Aston Villa can beat Barcelona.
Mara, what you
wait,
guys saying? Rashford.
Wait.
Kana ke mang Asensio.
Those are our boys.
The only person alive in the team is the coach. He's absolutely brilliant. But I do not think versus Lewandowski, Rafinha, Yamal, brother.
But he's coached in the league. Guys, look,
Aston Villa's
I'm
gonna-
putting down a case.
It's an inside job, yes.
I'm putting down a case.
You're telling me the Takalani Sesame is going to beat
Oh,
Aston
wow.
Villa.
Yo, wow. Takalani Sesame.
It's kids most there.
Yes.
It's kids. Like Lewandowski is twice Yamal's age. Twice.
That nigga should retire.
No, but he's banging goals in.
No, he should retire.
He's banging goals
At some
in.
point, you need to let it go. Be like Cruz. Just be like, "Hey, you know what? I can't do this shit no more." It's like how Zlatan is like the whole of football. You know how many jerseys that man has?
Even
And he
LeBron's
played.
jerseys.
He's even doing side quests.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep. He's an Uber driver now.
Oh, Ganjan, man.
Ibrahimovic.
Like,
Anyways, talking about the Champions League, we enjoyed the match. Real Madrid, and since you guys, Arsenal might face Real Madrid, obviously know that we watched them, the Madrid derby, and it was an intense game. And obviously, another match went into penalties, and there was controversy, obviously, around the penalties, right? So I want to hear from you, gents. Do you guys think that the disallowed goal should have been?
The VAR
Should
is
have been
trash,
given.
by the way.
VAR is
Because we
trash.
have no definitive answers for that thing.
Yeah.
and it makes me wonder, like, why do we have so much technology implemented? But at the end of the day, it comes down to the man who couldn't even tell what happened.
Joe, we've got 4K, 8K, 16K.
360-degree camera.
Degrees. There's
3D.
another thing on top. You can't give me a clear.
You can't give me a clear.
But I said this to George earlier, and I was like, I think for me, VAR is really a good implementation into the game. The only problem is when you put a human next to the VAR. Because every single thing we know about VAR is human error.
But now the thing is, VAR is essentially, it's just a playback.
Yeah.
There's no AI involved.
Okay.
There's no we haven't reached that motion sensor, heat sensor level yet.
But have you seen Champions League when they do their VAR, you even see the Dolo crossing the wall. In the Premier League, they just take a marker, dog.
And they just
Take
draw
a
the
marking
line.
pen and just...
The line's not even straight. And they're like, okay, cool, yazi.
The lines in the Premier League are LGBTQ. They're not straight.
Okay.
What?
They're not straight at
Oh
all,
my
bro.
God.
Human error.
Oh my God.
Human error, dog. So I think for me, the decision for me personally, I think it was spot on.
Okay.
Obviously, all the Barcelona fans are pissed at the fact that Real Madrid went through again by a miracle, by God's grace. We don't know what Florentina
By
is doing.
Rudiger's
I don't
witchcraft.
know
But
what
that's what
voodoo he
it
has.
is.
Florentina, I saw him in Guaymamai 2 weeks ago.
How?
Oh,
Bofunani kwa mama.
Benglula.
Bofunani.
Beng-
Bofunani.
That's not the point here. The point here is Real Madrid is either they own the Champions League, because how can a team be so lucky?
But they've been
Unfortunate for
cutting it
Atletico.
close, eh? When you really think about it, they've been cutting it close.
They are, but that's
And I'm
Real
just
Madrid
saying-
for you, brother. It's like, it's weird because I watched, Simeone, his heart is broken, man. Like, he tried to cheer up the crowd, say, guys, well done. And obviously he feels a little bit of injustice because he's on the losing side. He thinks the slip, nothing happened. But if you see a different camera angle, you can see that obviously the ball does the samba before it reaches his right foot.
But you know what hurts? Do you know what hurts the most for Simeone? I think what hurts the most is that you see these guys in the league. And in the league, I man say Abamban.
Yeah.
But then now you face them in the Champions League, and it was a fight. And these guys just win. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, Prince, we are peers here, but then when you go into the other room, I beat you every time.
I get it,
That
right?
must suck.
And I think Diego hates Real Madrid right now, bro.
Yeah.
Because how many times has he lost in the Champions League to that team? I'm sure when he sleeps, bro, he sees Ronaldo
He just
in
sees
his head. He just sees, that's all he sees every single way. Because unlucky, man, for the players, they were playing absolutely well.
Yeah.
Alvarez was exceptional, exceptional, and for them to lose in that manner. But shout out to Real Madrid, though. They are the kings of Champions League, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to them. But
Let's see if this is their time now, though.
yeah, well, I mean,
After the events we've seen in this Champions League, I truly believe anything can happen. They scored 7. Anything can happen.
against the PSV
This
also.
PSV.
Anything
Why
can
are you
happen.
guys
It's like playing against Chiefs. It's just You know,
Says the guy who lost 4
goals
hey, man,
galore.
4-1.
Kaizer Chiefs is a mid-table team.
Sunday, my guy.
Kaizer Chiefs is average. Njengesinkwa. Sasipale sisingana code. It's just average.
Uthanda sona ne?
It's an average. It's an
Tell
average
go by
team.
mine.
And West Part, it's an average team that's like bread from Spa that gets eaten by construction workers because the Chiefs the Chiefs just gets their asses whooped. Okay, you tell me, where do you rate Kaizer Chiefs win?
No, they are a mid-table team.
Thank you. I said what I said.
Factually, they are a mid-table team. I think our best finish came under
Kaizer Chiefs-
Atazwane.
Sorry, I had
Number
something
5.
to say before the fans say I disturbed you.
Continue.
I was gonna say clarifically, Kaizer Chiefs is like Fagumoya. That makes more South African sense. Sorry to cut you off, Des. I don't mean it. Fans at home, sorry, but also I'm not.
He means every
okay.
word.
It's okay. Liverpool was knocked out. You don't have to lash out.
Like he's projecting.
Like,
yeah?
he's just
He's
projecting.
projecting. Like,
I'm not projecting.
projecting.
How?
Let's bring it back home. The PSL. Speaking of Kaizer Chiefs, and obviously one of the Soweto Giants, which is Orlando Pirates, facing a big team. You just mentioned now that Pirates got whipped by Mamelodi Sundowns in the first leg.
Yeah. Oh.
And this coming Sunday, the Mamelodi Giants are coming to Soccer City, and I believe that we are going to be there
Yeah.
to experience the thrill, the match, the excitement, the liver.
pitch.
And obviously with Sundowns recently dropping points, obviously they won against was it Amazulu last night, right? Winning against Amazulu. Sundowns seems like they can't be stopped, right? But what are we looking at for the game this weekend, boys? Like, what are you looking forward to? And who are you looking forward to watching? And are you expecting a goal extravaganza? English is back. Yes. Are you expecting a goal bonanza? Sorry.
This man says one word.
Hey,
What are you expecting? Des, talk to me as a Sundowns fan, as somebody who loves your team. Obviously, you're tired of winning the league now.
You can't
what
get
do
tired.
What do you think is going to happen at Soccer City?
You see, I don't want to say it's a walk in the park because every time I say that, my bed slip goes. You know what I'm saying? But I am expecting it's probably going to be like a 2-1 game to Sundowns. I really do believe so. I don't.
only 2-1.
I only think it's a 2-1 game. Like, I'm looking at it from a point of hey, these guys have something to prove. One, now we're playing in their seat. What's going to happen?
I mean, Sundowns is great, but they influence type of team. Like every influencer supposed to remember Sundowns. It's like in fact, Sundowns buys fans.
But the kids are nice though. Hey, I get it.
Sundowns buys fans. They buy the supporters.
Kana
because they have
primo, kana primo favoring.
Eh?
Kana primo favoring.
Primo is not an influencer. He's an actor.
Oh, Ganjan,
Primo is an actor.
Primo's a Pirates fan. Eh?
He is, and he's an actor.
And he shoots content about Pirates, just by the way.
Do y'all have actually like influencers? Like I have never seen because you know how the baddies
Kaizer
go
Chiefs
to the
fans are just full
stadiums
of baby mamas.
and they have the
all-
shirts
we're all
on
influencers.
with like blue jeans and shit. Like I've seen it, and you're right. They buy. They in the VIP. They take that picture there in the background.
Sundowns.
But ask them exactly what happened on the game.
The problem,
Oh my God, we won! That's all it is.
the problem with you guys is that you have to buy your support. Tina, we don't need influencers because we are the influencers.
Every
the biggest
hand-
team in the country.
Dog, every hand you see on Instagram is wearing a Mamelodi Sundowns. Any
100%,
baddie in the country
100%.
is
Fine.
wearing a Mamelodi Sundowns t-shirt.
100%. I've never
What-
seen a baddie wear a Kaizer Chiefs shirt.
How many Kaizer Chiefs shirts do you see every day? We don't need baddies to wear them because we've got everyone else.
Kaizer Chiefs fans are
Oh.
full of baby mamas.
Just-
That's not heat today. But anyways, talking about the game, gents. Let's talk about the game. I'm here for the honeys, man. I'm gonna be there for the mummies. I want to see what the mummy's gonna be looking like because Pirates has got the best looking hands ever.
Nah.
And
What? No.
Pirates hands.
Not those bones. Not those bones. Unless you're talking about what's her name? I think the best. What's her name again? Oh, Mama Joy. Is it Mama Joy?
Mama Joy is in Royal.
Mama Joy.
they
Mama
both-
Joy is
That-
a free
that's-
agent.
That's your baddie now. And she'll come, yes. And I know for a fact she's going to be there. And she's going to have 2 shirts. Whichever team wins.
Mama Joy must just support Bafana once and just leave the rest to football, to be honest. But, I mean, statistically,
Yeah.
it's going to be a big game. Obviously, since Pirates is playing in Soweto, I mean, obviously it's a home game. Not obviously Orlando, but
Yeah, it's home-ish.
yeah, home.
It's far from
It's an away
far
game
from-
for Sundowns,
from
correct?
Pretoria.
Yeah.
I think also the fans are going to be coming together, especially the Chiefs fans, because nobody likes Mamelodi Sundowns at this
Yeah.
point. We are
Oh,
tired of-
the GNU is coming together.
we are tired. I think the Soweto Giants are going to link up for this one, and I think the home ground, not home ground advantage
I've been saying home
will
ground at
count
this point.
because I mean they're traveling from far, Pretoria, all the way to
Yeah.
to FNP.
Do you know what else counts?
Yeah.
The gap between Sundowns and Pirates.
Aye.
If we beat them, the gap might be a bit closer.
What is it? What is the gap right now?
Considering the games in hand, as well.
It's 16 points.
It's not 18. I think they bumped up to 18 recently.
16.
It's 16 points.
Damn.
Paris has 4 games in hand.
Yeah.
18 points.
It's
Okay,
18 points.
18 points.
Thank you, fact checker.
I know what I'm
Thank you,
talking
fact
about.
checker.
I know how
So
far I am.
Pirates has 4 games in hand, which means that if they were to win all 4, they would be within range of Sundowns, 6 points within range of Sundowns.
Yes.
Mara, the problem is that after you've been beaten 4-1, how do you come into this game as the Pirates? Because you're probably going to see a more defensive Pirates, because the last time they went gung-ho, 4-1 was the final score.
Gung-ho
We have
is
nothing to
crazy.
lose. I think Pirates has nothing to lose.
So you're gonna play with your whole heart.
Y'all played like that last time.
Yeah, but the pitch, why we keep having this conversation, the pitch was wet. Go to Soccer City, you'll see a phenomenal pitch, a wonderful pitch, prepared for Giants to play together.
But only sharp.
And then it's
I
gonna
don't
be a
think so.
very
No, but-
interesting sharpment.
But it's a real thing because what we saw from Orlando Pirates when they drew now in their game versus Stelli's 0-0.
Yeah.
They actually tried to relax. Like they actually tried to sit back. They tried to be disciplined and structured.
Yeah.
But then that Hamad, it stopped the guys up top from being able to play.
Yeah.
But also when you look at it, sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
No. So that's why I'm saying that now if they sit back, Abomfukeng switch off. If they push forward, Ribeiro's gonna have a fun time.
Yeah.
Did you say Mfukeng?
Mfukeng
The
really.
best player in the PSL.
The best player in the PSL?
Yes.
You know Ribeiro Costa exists, right?
I see President Dama 2K.
It doesn't need to be president.
There's
Yeah, the goals, the assists,
The Rio de
the
Janeiro
best teams in the league.
What are you gonna say? And I'm also looking at it like, bro, like even though
Yeah.
coming into this game, also your last couple of games have not been well as well because you drew. Your last game, the quarterfinal, it went down to I was penalties.
Yeah.
Went down to penalties. You scored by 1 with Chippa United, and then you lost to Gallants.
It's a big game. I feel
So I'm
like
thinking-
Pirates
so-
shows up for the big games.
There's no.
Look, PD.
It's a big game. Pirates shows up for
But
the
where's
big
the
games.
consistency?
No, do you know what the
You
problem
need to
is?
build momentum.
But also, if you're inconsistent, that means you're consistent.
With being inconsistent,
Oh,
That's
Nkosiyami,
consistency.
You just tap your head with the. Oh,
you even did this.
so we know consistently that Paris is going to be number 2. But anyway, what I wanted to get into there was that. It's okay, G. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. When you look at this Sundowns versus Pirates game, I've always said that within the league, within the season, Pirates and Sundowns are only ever going to have maybe 5 tough games. And the sad thing about Pirates is that one of those tough games or 2 of those tough games has to be Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
And Mamelodi Sundowns takes advantage of any errors that you may have.
And you all have a lot.
You have a lot of errors that you don't see when you're playing Super Sport United. By the way, they were one Goss save away from losing out in that game. But in any case, I think it's going to be a tougher game than the first one.
Yeah.
But I still see...
on whose department?
No, just in general, it's going to be a tougher game. I don't think it's going to be a 4-1 walkover like last time. But
Definitely
I
not.
still
The pitch will
believe
be dry.
Sundowns is going to win that one.
Yeah.
What score?
2-0.
2-0. I at least gave you a 1.
2-0.
I say we're gonna thrash Sundowns 3-1.
You know what we should do, right? If he does lose, you must streak on the pitch. Take off your clothes. Run across the
Let me
pitch.
show you what's gonna happen to Sundowns.
Run across the pitch.
Hold on, comrades.
What's going to happen?
Show you what's gonna happen.
Evan.
I'm gonna Sundowns. This is what's gonna happen to you.
Guys, I want us to play this back on the next episode, right? When we thrash them. I want to play it here. Where's Marco? Marco, I need us to play it
slow
here.
motion.
In slow motion.
In slow motion.
In slow motion.
Firstly, whose child did you steal that from? Because Leo size, man. Are you walking around?
Wait. It's not that small.
That's what he
It's
said.
not that small. I think it's an adequate size. It's big enough.
Oh, it's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
No,
Get my
even
shirt
better.
back. Also,
no.
you.
Actually,
This guy.
Actually, he was sitting on it. Wow. Actually, PD, if Pirates loses next week,
Yeah.
you must wear Sundowns jersey here
For the episode.
for the episode next week.
I will.
And
Deal.
you know those things, those paint thingies that they sell at the stadium? Must be a Sundowns one here.
Yeah.
right on your forehead.
Okay, and if they
there's
lose,
enough space there.
if they lose, if they lose,
I have no horses in this fight. I'm playing Richards Bay.
I know. I was
no, but you're saying Sundowns is going to win. That's what you're saying.
No, what do you want me to do? Because
Which is logical.
I'll give you a Liverpool shirt to wear the whole day.
the whole day.
Yes.
That's fine.
Top. Bet.
That's fine.
That's a bet.
That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. When Job again, when no one will rob me with that poor shit. It's okay. It's okay. Oh man.
Speaking of Mamelodi Sundowns, Peter Shalule joins the 100 Club at Mamelodi Sundowns. Is either coming close to Nomvete's record.
Yeah.
What a milestone, man.
No, it's incredible.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
I think he's one of the most underrated players in the league. We should be celebrating him way more. Him and Bradley Grobler, who's number 3 right now. They should be celebrated way more.
Give them their flowers, man.
They
100 goals in the PSL is not
for 18.
Not everybody does that, bro.
That's
Not everybody does
sexy.
it. Not everybody does it. So
sexy.
I mean, even what's one Kamapilats couldn't. Even he swapped teams, thought maybe by the Chiefs, Afika Lapana, he conceded 100.
Hey, football will kill you. Yes. Hey, sport is not. Hey.
We love Kaizer Chiefs, man. We love Kaizer
What
Chiefs.
did I say? My score was 2-0. Must be 4 now.
I receive.
It must be
That's
4-0
why
now.
Kandaraba, Shataraba.
Ribeiro,
I
it's your
receive.
time to shine.
I receive. How do you spell? How do you say?
President Yama 2K, Mfanaga, Mufukeng. Listen, Ubani Kenteng, play this clip again.
We're going to play these clips.
Hape even cut his hair. He lost all of the power there.
And we're going to be there
It's fine.
together. We're going to look at each other in the eye.
Because the man is ahead of himself. Let's move on. Kaizer Chiefs, speaking of
And we are
Kaizer,
ahead of you on the table.
speaking of Kaizer Chiefs and people reaching milestones, luckily for Kaizer Chiefs, they have got a contract renewal for their star, Ashley
Star?
Duplessis.
No, go on.
You're so,
Go on.
why are you so bitter?
I take
You
it
have
back.
Why are you
signed
so
him.
bitter?
You've signed him until 2027, and you don't sound happy that Duplessis is extended his
Duplessis.
contract. Yes, Duplessis. Sorry, guys, Duplessis. Talk to me. Why are you not happy about the signing?
Guys,
Come on. Five colors.
No, he's been with Chiefs for a very long time and he hasn't made that much of an impact from striker. He's not the guy we got from Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
And as you know, Chiefs has been struggling, man, with our strikers specifically, Chivavairo, him. So I don't know why they're extending him. I don't know why they're not going out to go get a reputable big striker. No disrespect to him, Shem. Sometimes it's about Chiefs not playing his football.
Also, he's a
but
mid-level
I'm
striker.
not happy.
He's a mid-level
He's
striker.
a mid-table type of striker.
Mid-table striker.
I've said all of the negative things I'm going to say today.
So he is a mid-table striker.
I'm good.
Please ask the Kaizer Chiefs people to take the contract back because clearly this is bothering
No,
them.
they should. We need actual firepower.
Well, guess what? He's going to be there until 2027 in Naturena. That's where he's going to be the whole time. And you're going to be paying his wages because no one's going to buy the guy. No one.
Really am.
Relegation, please go sign these guys. TX Galaxy defender Samugelo Kabini is set for a 15 million transfer to Mold FK. It's a Norwegian club. And obviously this whole thing is pending. And they're finalizing the paperwork this week. This move could literally serve as a pathway to Europe's major leagues.
Mara, guys,
for the
why
young
do we
defender.
have pathways everywhere, guys? Are these actual pathways?
We had those conversations before.
Yeah, are these
don't
actual
understand.
pathways?
No, they are pathways. 55 million already. That's a pathway into his bank
I
account.
mean, remember when we saw what's the Sundowns striker? He was in the Champions League round of something, 16-ish. Pessy.
Yeah, pass it down.
It can happen. You can find yourself playing in the same field as people that we really value their football higher.
Because
in
how
a
you
sense.
get into the Champions League from here?
What happened to Percy?
He couldn't speak English there, so he came back.
No, but the thing is, George, we're looking at it from, you can only grow so much here,
Yeah.
right? There are other stages that if you want to get to, you have to take these pathways. Even if you're going to Norwegian, Norwood, where is he? Where he is?
Is no way.
Norway,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? It's stages, brother.
No, but
You can't deny
okay,
that.
but
you can't
then
deny that you have to get that side somewhere to enter these big stages. That you can't deny.
how many players have done that?
Lucas Khatebe.
Khatebe went straight to Leeds.
Let me.
Straight. One flight.
Bongani.
Bongani came back.
Why did he come back?
No, but this is my thing. Here's my thing. Ne? Like, I feel like we're doing that thing again where we just say anywhere in Europe is fine.
It's fine.
Belgium is a lot closer to the Champions League and things like that through Club Brugge, for example. But like Norway,
Isn't where
Romania,
isn't where Haaland is
Cyprus.
from? Where's Haaland from?
He's from Norway, but he was born there. He's a European.
Yeah.
So it's great for the move, I guess, but I don't know if it's a future building move.
Do you think it's a future building move with time?
Do you know what the problem is? Do you know where Percy suffered? Percy suffered because when he moved over there, I think he had to wait 3 years before he could even join Brighton. By the time he joined Brighton...
Because of the visa thing.
Because of the visa thing and all. By the time he joined Brighton, they changed coaches.
Yeah.
And they didn't want him. So now that's a good 4 years that I've just wasted jumping around.
But the money is good.
Is it a waste?
Is it better?
Is it a waste?
That's ours.
Guys, no, it's not
it a waste?
better.
Living conditions, we spoke about this last week. Like the living conditions doesn't necessarily mean just because you're earning in dollars.
And
you
they're
have
earning
to-
millions.
They're
on
not
top of that.
earning as much.
Yeah.
They
So
don't
you-
earn. You
so
can
you're
earn
saying
that
the
money here.
Billions?
No, you don't. They're not, they're not earning that much.
But then the Zimbabwean Munetsi, he scored his first goal for Wolves, and I think he's going to be getting a good paycheck pretty soon.
But you see, his nice jump was, it's like Lyle Foster, for example. Straight to a place that matters. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So this thing of jumping, we're selling our players a dream.
So you're saying essentially that it's not all European. It's not all European countries. All European countries, but they are certain that you can say, okay, cool. Let's say if you're in England, for example, Germany, all like what I'm saying, those ones can guarantee that this is a good move. But if you're going to Abu Dhabi,
it's very hard to go from there elsewhere. But also remember, PD Jokes arrives and he's 24
I wish
in
I was.
Europe. He's competing with Abu Lamine Yamal and those kids who are 18, 19.
About Danny Welbeck.
You know, well, wow. Yo. Who are the clubs going to pick? You get what I mean? Like, even from that perspective.
Okay.
Like, for example, a good move. Let me give you a good move. Chandre Campbell is playing for Club Brugge right now. I think he's 18 or 19. He left, went directly to the DDC, Club Brugge. Now he's been promoted to the first team.
yeah.
So now, that for me is a great move. You get me?
Yeah.
Mara... Kari Engel.
Well, let's wish him the
doesn't
best.
work out.
Like, hopefully he enjoys. He enjoys the Norwegian
Yeah.
weather.
Oh, the Norwegian.
The Norwegian.
Yeah, no way.
It flips out, eh?
Nah.
Oh.
Like how he
That's
slipped
what
out of the
she said.
Champions League.
Wow, this is the episode. I'm not. Look, I want to talk about Untoganzena Rivero.
Yes.
He's also had another milestone of his.
Yeah.
He's literally the longest serving coach for Orlando Pirates ever.
Yeah.
After Ruud Krol.
Yeah.
Now I've got a side-to-side comparison out of the two, but before I say that, who do you think, as a PSL expect, who do you think is the best coach out of the two?
He does this face when he's about to cook. He goes,
No, I'm not cooking, guys. No, guys. I think Kroll won one of the double trebles that Pirates won. And Rivero has won 5 trophies in 2.5 years, but doesn't seem to be able to win the league.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Kroll. Because Kroll didn't get the time.
Understood. And it makes sense. Stats-wise, Rivero, 120 games. Obviously, he's one more from Kroll, which is like, he has 119. Wins, 74, 60. Draws, he's drawn more. Kroll has drawn more, which is 38. And losses, Rivero has lost more matches than
how
Kroll
much?
is.
Ah,
Yeah.
Kroll,
But
all
then,
day.
what matters the most, should it be the trophies? Because like you said, you won 5 trophies with Pirates, where else Kroll has won 3. So what does a success of a manager look like? Does it look like trophies? Okay, you know what? I'm asking the wrong person about Arteta. What's more important?
hey!
What's significant for a manager to be considered successful in a club? Is it trophies, or is it,
What impact?
or how many times you come second? Like, whoa.
I think it just depends on the team. So remember we had this conversation as well with Manchester United, for example, where we're like, okay, cool, you as a manager, when you come in, strictly what you're doing there is about impact. It's taking them from 16 to at least top 4, and that can be looked at as a good record. If you win a trophy or 2, cool, great stuff. You know what I'm saying? But naturally, I do think it's a balance, bro. Because on one hand, trophies are lovely. Trophies are something. But impact means everything. Because now you're like, okay, you've transformed this team from a mid-table team to a top 4. And now that's where the balance is. So for me, I think it's impact more than anything because impact can lead to transitions,
So
to
by the
changes in
same
the team,
logic.
and then potentially trophies.
So by the
for
same
me,
logic,
impact.
are you considering Kaizer Chiefs as a successful team?
Yes.
Why?
Most trophies ever in South Africa.
This is giving Man United. Kaizer Chiefs people are giving Man
I
United.
gave you a fact.
So would you say Manchester United? No. Would you say Manchester United is a big team? Are they a big team?
I would say they're one of the most successful ever.
Because they've won most trophies.
No,
One of
but
the
okay.
most. One of the most, or
Hey.
are they a big team
I plead the fifth.
in general?
They said I must be nice to Manchester United
Because I would say
So I'm
Nottingham
being
Forest
nice
is
to Manchester
Nottingham
United.
Forest is a bigger team because they've
because
got a
they got two
UCL
Champions Leagues.
and you ain't got shit.
But also,
Obviously, Arsenal is a bigger
but
team.
also,
Okay,
Pirates.
all
When you
right.
guys won your star, it was 6 games.
It does not matter.
There was
We have a
six
star
games.
in case of Chiefs ain't got.
Joe, how old were you when you won the star?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
But okay, this is what I
Spirit
say.
lives on.
I think I think context is important.
Yeah.
So for me, winning the league is the harder thing because you're winning the league. It's a marathon, right? But then when you look at what Jose Rivero's done, he's won the same trophies for 3 years. It's the same trophies.
Yeah.
And the gap between Pirates and Sundowns has increased in that time in the league. From 16 points that Sundowns won it to 23 points last season. The gap at the end. So I think my problem with Jose Rivero is just that when do you take the next step? And the next step is a league. The next step is the Champions League. I know it's very rare in South Africa.
Yeah.
We only have 2. But you need to show that at the very least in the 2 years that 2 years that Kroll was there, he managed to give a league. He managed to win a treble.
Fact. Okay. See, I'm speaking about successes,
Yeah.
and we touched on Man United right now, and I think it's something that we're gonna chat about. Jim had the whole football world shaking this week because Man United is not paying the staff that works at the canteen.
They're not giving them free food anymore. They're not-
Man United is going through them, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah.
Now, more than anything, they're about to build the Carnival City. But Man United.
I don't think it's a Carnival
Bro,
City.
what the fuck?
Big Top Arena.
You know what? Personally, I kind of like it.
No.
I kind of like it. No, it's really no. It looks inviting. It looks like we have a future, even though it looks like a circus because Man United is full of clowns. But hey,
Futuristically, it makes sense. It is a long-term investment. But their current financial problems are really what's like making me struggle to pick my jaw from the floor. Because what do you mean you can't afford anything, brother?
they built the stadium. They could afford the stadium.
I think also what gets me, ne? They're trying to fix problems that are not the big problem.
That aren't on the pitch.
You're taking away free lunches,
Yeah.
but you're not dealing with your transfer policy
And your wages.
and your wages and your debt and all of those things.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is just moves to make it look like you are saving money. And you know what's going to happen?
but just they must start somewhere.
But you know what's going to happen? Next year, they're going to sign another player for
And then release
75
him.
million.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, oh.
I mean,
yeah.
Hoyland was a complete waste of money.
A
Like,
lot
for
of them have
for a
been.
team as big as Man United, ranked 14th right now in the Premier League, to have Hoyland, we bought him for that amount of money, and brother has not even, it doesn't have 10 goals.
No, but it's been, but also, it's been 10 years of them failing. So to hear, well, over 10 years,
Yes,
sorry. It's been
yes.
over 10 years. Now you have Sir Jim, minority owner at Manchester United,
Yeah.
sounding like he doesn't know. You know, when they told him, hey, why didn't you have a fundraiser?
Yeah.
And he went, oh, nobody suggested that. I'm like,
Oh, Ganjan, man.
can't they?
Yeah.
Are
You
you
get what
not-
I mean?
Yeah.
So is it cuts for the sake of cuts? Because the Glazers still own that thing. The Glazers are part of the problem. They didn't want to sell it to the Qatari guy
Yeah. Yeah,
who
they
could have
didn't.
just come in with money
And fix everything.
and fixed everything like this.
Yeah.
So I feel like, man, they're making it seem like the problems were these other things. They're not fixing the main problems.
Well, this is an article from Sky Sports saying Manchester United to leave Old Trafford as Sir Jim announces plans for a new 100,000 seater ground.
no way.
Obviously, this will take 5 years to build and will be the biggest stadium in the UK if the
love
government really does stand behind this. It will be an iconic football, and I quote, that's what Sir Jim said.
I agree.
Three big tops.
I think they're trying to they're tired of Wembley being the main stadium in the UK because of how much revenue I think Wembley produces over and beyond the matches. That's why Tottenham is smart. Tottenham doesn't need to win shit. They're very financially they're doing okay. It's such a weird concept that you guys don't have silverware, but because of your facilities of where you are as a home is doing the most. So I think what these Man United people are trying to do is trying to have the iconic football stadium like they're saying, but also use it for many other things. It will be a very iconic stadium if they pull it off. I don't know about the merry-go-rounds and the slides.
I love it.
Chief, you have to make money.
They have to bring some joy into that badge because they have no joy right now.
So are they changing location from Old Trafford to a different location in the UK, still within Manchester, or is just going to change the name? Because I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I believe it is. This.
Really? So it's just down the road.
Yeah.
It's like
just next door.
Yeah.
What's the point?
The point is obviously they can't build a stadium while the season is still on.
But it's
they
also
need to
very
build the stadium while 5 years to build. You think Old Trafford will be closed for 5 years?
It's very American though, because this is what the American owners do. Because the vision is not just to own the stadium, but it's to own that whole lot. And then you can start doing things like charging rent and bringing in McDonald's and doing all of those things.
Franchising, basically.
You own
It's
a
just
city,
money.
basically.
Yeah.
You own a part of a city. Like if you look at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, it's an entire city. Like it's literally and all of that gives revenue. So you no longer have to care just about
the stadium,
the
match day.
Now that merry-go-round, it's
Exactly.
£1,000 a day.
Yeah.
McDonald's is this much rent.
Yeah.
This is this
Hungry
much rent.
Lion in the corner. I love it. I think it's great for Man United. It's something.
Yeah.
You can't,
Still looks like Carnival City. Can't wait for Zonke to perform there.
Yeah.
United have spent the last 115 years at Old Trafford, which currently holds 74,000.
That's a long ass
So they've got
time.
30,000 more seats to a team that's probably going to be relegated. That is some crazy
The championship is gonna bang with 100,000 people. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun, yo!
No, Man United should be focusing on making sure that what?
That realization just hit me right now. What you just said. That no, it's real.
It's real, MacG.
Dog, they might be relegated, and now you're investing so much in the Ferris wheel.
If Man United gets relegated, which player would I take from the team? Let me see. Give me Ahmad. I'll take Ahmad in my squad.
Not Maguire.
Nah.
Stick to your guns,
over
Chief.
Nunez.
Stick to your guns, Chief.
You're the one who said it.
You know what?
And his miss backs it up right now.
Let me tell you something. I'll take a Garnacho over Nunez any day.
Yeah.
I'll take my ex before I take Nunez.
Okay, here's a question.
Any day.
Here's a question. And I'm asking because I'm the Arsenal fan. I want to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Would you take Bruno
Yes.
versus Odegaard?
I'll take Odegaard. I just don't like the way Bruno plays. He plays like he's homeless. Like Bamuti Medi Jogo High. Like no one feeds him. Like he's got anger issues.
Because he's carrying a whole team. So I feel like, and I've been saying that Manchester United is the problem for a very long time, which is why the players underperform, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hence, I am inclined to take Bruno because I know what Manchester United is like dating a girl from Bramfontein. Like, it's just defeating. It's draining. Like, it's like, so I understand why Bruno plays the way he plays. Because he's dog. Like,
But you also couldn't beat Man United. Let's just talk about how Arsenal failed to do that too.
Why must you talk about that?
Because we're speaking about Man United.
We won 9-3, Chief.
Eh?
9-3 aggregate, please.
aggregate.
No, I'm talking about Man United.
9-3 aggregate.
I'm talking about how you drop points in the league.
No, I'm over it. I think Manchester United was hungrier than Arsenal on that day.
Yep.
Raya had to fish us out of a lot of tough situations. I mean, in the last few minutes, when Manchester United was coming at us, you could see that those guys are hungry for this win, and Arsenal has just given up. And it goes back to the thing I always say: we need bastards. We need bastards.
You need like a Suarez in his prime.
Yeah,
like,
you need
like a
bastards.
Torres in his time. Like someone who's like hungry for goals, man.
I mean, if you look at like a Bruno Fernandes, for example, the reason why I was asking about Fernandes versus Odegaard, Fernandes wants to kill you now.
yeah.
He wants to go at your neck. Tina,
It doesn't make
pass
sense
the
because he's
ball
got teeth like a
around.
mouse.
Oh, wow.
It makes sense why you just
No,
want
We
to
need those teeth in our starting lineup.
His teeth
yeah.
go like this. Like, you can always see it when he misses.
He's not a pleasant player to watch, but I think he's very effective in the squad that he's
Yes.
in. And he is the best player in the Man United jersey right now.
Currently, yes.
It's not hard, but okay.
It's kind of like you gave us like, did you know from Cheppies? Like, did you
Bro,
know?
take a wild guess. I just want to ask you, just take a wild guess. Even you at home, if you know the stats, wonderful for you. How many games do you think Man United has won in the Premier League? Just this season alone.
Just the season alone.
Yeah, just take a wild guess.
Wait.
How many games do you think they've won? Like W's, like 3 points in?
Ghana, they've got something like 30 points. Ne? What?
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that. Just take a wild guess. Like based on after matches played 28, how many do you think they've won?
I'm going to say 9.
I wanted to say 13.
He's actually on Paul. They've won 9 games out of 28.
They don't even have 10.
They've won 9 games, bro.
Nah, bro. To the chiller that always comes into the comments and says, don't go up again. Don't talk trash
my team
about
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
Chief.
They
Come
keep,
on,
they keep
guys.
giving. 29 wins, 7 draws.
20,
Yeah?
20, yeah.
I mean, sorry, 28 games,
Yeah.
9 wins, 7 draws, 12 losses. This is Manchester United, the supposed biggest club in England right
Wait,
now.
what's the points difference between them and Liverpool?
The points difference, Liverpool is on 70. So 40.
Yes.
I was less than 40 slightly, but I mean 36 points.
Wait.
We have-
Wait.
I know what you're gonna say.
Hang on. How many games do you have left?
How many have left? How many do we play? Because we've played 29.
It's 20. No, I mean Manchester United. How many games have they played?
28.
So there's 10 games left,
Yes.
which means if they win every single game, that's only 30 points.
Yeah.
So mathematically, they can't touch Liverpool even
Even now. If Liverpool were to lose all their games and they were to win all their games,
They're closer to relegation than they are to touching Liverpool.
they are, dude. They are close to look. But I think they will survive relegation.
Manchester
Realistically, unless they keep losing matches.
I would love to see that happen.
Because Southampton is on 9 points.
Yeah, am I also that team? Yo,
They have 9 points. Leicester, second bottom, 17. Ipswich, 17. And then just out of the relegation zone, we've got Wolves at 23, West Ham at 33, Everton at 33, and then Man United.
Nah, they're safe-ish. I think
They're safe-ish.
I think
But I think it's absolutely embarrassing
Can you
from
imagine
Man
demolishing
United.
Old Trafford and then
Emery,
getting
I don't know what it...
relegated? Imagine demolishing Old Trafford and then getting relegated. That would be insane.
Dude, I just remembered something. Remember that? I don't know if I sent it to you, but I posted on my WhatsApp. It was screenshots of this thing I saw on IG. I think the FIFA president was talking about it would be some healthy competition if Drake were to perform at the World Cup.
Thank you for listening.
Thank
you for listening.
You called it.
I'm not a Drake fan, but thank you for listening.
Listen, if you're a Kendrick fan and you support Man United, you need a new life, man.
Drake?
If you're a Kendrick fan and you support Man United,
Drake.
no.
No,
I'm saying you have a horrible life.
Drake supports everyone.
Like you're a horrible life. Drake
supports everyone.
because the World Cup in America, right? It just makes sense.
Drake.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess they're trying to do the Super Bowl thing, man. Were you not here last week, comrade?
But Drake?
Who would you let do a halftime show when again? Okay, give me an artist right now, Des, where you think, because there's the thing, Super Bowl has a big mouth. They always talk about how they are the biggest event in the world, and people are always saying, do you even watch the World Cup?
Yeah.
So I think that would make such
Not about
amazing.
if you like him or
It will be a
not.
crossover, though. That makes sense. Who would you have then? Because you're saying Drake. Who would you have?
I ain't gonna lie. Put Beyonce on that
Fuck
shit.
outta here,
Put
man.
Beyonce on that. Put Shakira back in the cut. Put the guy who's saying,
Shakira talk was
give
years
me
ago.
freedom, give me fire.
yeah.
Put that nigga
Drake,
back
Drake
on.
is the most streamed
Aye,
artist
yeah,
of
yeah.
all time, bro. Like, okay,
I don't know.
not
You know,
Michael
what's crazy?
Jackson
I
and
just
stuff.
don't associate. I just don't
And you
associate.
associate Kendrick with Super Bowl.
Wait.
Come
wait,
on, man.
What? What are you saying? I don't associate Drake with football.
But do you
Man, I get
associate
the
Kendrick
point.
with the thing now? With thing?
Nah, the Super Bowl changes artists every single time.
No,
There's
man,
a
I get the
different thing.
point of
No, but
the
I'm saying in the
halftime.
start.
The point of
No,
the
no,
In
no.
the
halftime.
start of the show, you need someone you could be like, okay, you know what? I know Drake.
Ooh.
But the point of the halftime show is not to entertain us, is to bring new audiences in.
Exactly.
That's why they bring up
And
Kendrick.
Drake is the most influential person in that country right now in terms of music. Because who could you get? Lil Uzi.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor's
I mean, I could do Speed doing
Swifties
backflips
unite.
there.
doing speed, doing
I would have
backflips.
Speed doing backflips there. Kaiser Night streaming.
They're probably
I
going
don't
to do
know,
that.
brother.
They're probably
I think
gonna do
I'm-
that.
I
They're
think-
probably going to do
I
that.
think we're doing too much. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I thought about it when we left. I'm like, I don't think this show is necessary. Like, just do the little show in the start. Let the game continue.
No, but
because
it
now
is
we're
necessary.
dragging things. Now,
No,
why
it's-
is it necessary?
It's necessary because FIFA's trying to grow their market in America.
And also trying to stop them from calling it soccer.
Wow, yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
You
So-
see already.
It's called
No,
the
no,
FIFA.
take.
I don't know, man.
So if you can bring more eyes, especially Americans, because obviously money, FIFA and money, if you can bring more eyes to it, then you can bring more people inside. So if you can have Drake be the halftime show, there might be a ton of people who don't care about football.
They just want to see
They
Drake.
log in
Conversion,
and then
yeah.
they're like, hey, I'm just going to carry on watching. This looks exciting. Why is everybody so excited? Blah, blah. It's what happens most of the time with the NFL.
Yeah. So I say Drake it is, man. I would agree with that. I'll even go to the World Cup for that.
Not for the football, chief.
We're doing too much. No.
Just let it happen, man. Let it happen. But anyway, is there anything I'm forgetting before we leave? Matches coming up quickly.
bet.
Yes.
Matches coming up
I
very,
bet
very, very quickly.
a selection of the matches.
Let's do Premier League first. Okay, do PSL
Yeah,
first.
it's the selections of the
Betway.
matches. So we have Betway Prem. Kaizer Chiefs is taking on Richards Bay. How do we feel about that?
I don't have feelings when it comes
They've
to
won
Kaizer
the
Chiefs.
last four. Kaizer Chiefs has won 4
Okay, cool. There we go.
of the last 5.
God, that's what I was doing. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Kaizer Chiefs has won the last 4. Last time they played, Kaizer Chiefs beat Richards Bay 2-1. Chiefs is number 8, but then Richards Bay is number 12.
Chiefs to draw.
Chiefs to draw.
Chiefs to win.
Damn.
We're looking at stats here.
Me, I'm realistic, bruh.
Look. Chiefs only wins a couple of games every month. And we've
Yeah.
won 2 for March.
That's what I'm saying. Stats.
So anything could happen.
As much
here.
as at home they say, "Hey, PD, naki vota kapilo." I'm like, sometimes football will show you flames.
Yeah, exactly.
It will because football is not stats, my guy. I thought Liverpool was gonna win. We thought Man United would do better. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that Mina, based on Kaizer Chiefs, their irregular, had rates,
Yeah.
or BPI or BMP. What do they call it?
Ooh,
What do they call it again?
English.
BPM.
BPM. I don't think a draw. There'll be goals.
Yeah.
But a draw.
Okay.
Okay, so then Orlando Pirates, Sundowns. I had said
We
4-0. Mamelodi
we said
Sundowns because
and I
you.
think we're all
Must I
convinced.
repeat what's gonna happen?
Hey, score.
3-1, I
But
said.
no, it's they're going to
We,
do that
we,
to
are,
you.
we just know they're going to win. Don't worry
Okay,
about it. We're winning the
okay,
Sundowns.
You want to go to the EPL?
Let's see our picks for the Premier League. We've got Everton versus West Ham, boys. What do you think?
Okay, hold on. I'm finding it. Yes, sir.
That's a tough one. What do the odds say?
The odds are saying 2.13 to 3.70. Everton 2.13 and West Ham 3.70.
I want to say draw.
In their last
Draw?
meetings, Everton has won more games.
Everton has won more
I
games.
want to say draw.
With actually, it's actually a crazy number because totality we're looking at 15 to 31.
That's some crazy business.
So
All right.
I'm looking at a draw game to be safe. Both teams to score.
I give West. Who's playing home?
Everton.
Ish. My side is always stressful. It's always stressing me out, man. I would say Everton will have a slight edge over West Ham, just based on understanding how Everton has been at home. They've been really, really good at home. So that's why I will say Everton.
And away as well. They beat Chelsea.
Underway.
And away.
Oh,
Chief.
no, I was about to say.
What are you saying? So we're saying I'm still inclined to a draw here.
I'm going draw.
I'm going draw.
Draw
Aye.
there.
Draw it is. The slip. As long as George is betting, we'll never win.
You don't have to listen to me. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so Ipswich versus Nottingham Forest. I think we know how that's going to be.
Nottingham Forest.
And Man City meets Brighton.
Didn't City just lost to Nottingham
But if you see the
and they've got 3 losses. Brighton is on a crazy run of 5 wins right now.
Ooh,
really
but against Pep City, the Pep Guardiola,
the divorce.
Last
the
game,
single Pep Guardiola. You haven't seen the best of single Pep winner.
wow, living
We've
his best
seen
life.
the worst.
No,
What
his
we've
best
seen.
life.
I mean, like he only gets single points mostly because
Last game, Brighton beat Man City. Just by the way.
beat him as well.
Just by the way.
We're not talking about me.
But
the
I say
odds are
Man City
crazy.
win easy.
1 to 4. Those are the odds.
Yeah, Man City.
That's it. It is.
And big game of the weekend. I want to just go past straight to this one: Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Arsenal.
Chelsea.
It's up to you.
For me to decide.
Yeah, decide.
I do not want Arsenal to win anything, bro.
Wow.
No, don't make this personal. Make this analytical.
I'm so sorry, but everybody makes football decisions based on emotions, personal, and stats. If I ignore my emotions, I'm not gonna be happy with the results.
Phew.
We're playing them home. Keep that in mind.
Aren't you playing at home?
Arsenal.
We're not playing at home. They're playing at home.
We're playing at home.
Okay. Nah.
Let's
say,
come,
I say Chelsea to
I
win.
have more
Aspect.
wins.
Chelsea has strikers.
Chelsea to win.
I have more wins.
Not in
First
the
leg,
last 5.
Who won the first
Who's
leg?
the last 5? Where's the more wins?
The last 5 is 3 Arsenal wins.
Who won the first leg?
2 draws.
You're lying. This-
Nothing on Chelsea.
You're lying. I have the Betway stats here on live TV.
You have the overall stats. How many games is that?
Doesn't matter. It's overall. It's overall. We're looking at history here. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to say both teams to score.
It was 1-1.
You might not
last
score.
time.
I know I will score.
Merino masterclass.
Bet.
Okay. I still say Chelsea win, but I hear you guys.
Okay.
And then just to touch on this last one, over since we touch on just quickly Fulham versus Tottenham Hotspur. I think it's an easy Fulham win.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Tottenham.
I agree.
No, there's no future with
It's a
Tottenham.
Fulham win. Okay, and then last match is Leicester versus Manchester United for iBet.
Man United. Has to be. Man United is bad, but Leicester is worse.
I feel I'm looking at the stats, my brother. I don't know.
I don't know about that one, my brother. I could see this being a draw game, eh?
Leicester has 5 losses in a row coming into that game.
Manchester United is how many?
Manchester United has 3 draws, a win and a loss. Last game
there's
was
one
the
win
draw with
there.
Arsenal.
It's one win.
But there's 5 losses on the other side.
but
5
there's-
losses.
Yeah, but there's one win at United.
But there's 5 losses at Leicester.
Yeah, they're one win away from being at the same level. Do you see
No,
that?
they've got 3 draws.
But
Manchester
anytime
United.
you go to,
No, but I'm saying-
anytime you play Manchester United, just imagine a Christmas tree, presents under, as presents, gifts, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. It's an easy take
The Lord is good.
all the time.
okay.
Ho, ho, ho. But I
Take his opinion because you guys never believe my slips.
okay, fine.
No, don't take my opinion. Nah, you're
United it is. United it is.
I think that wraps up our time, boys. The time is exactly. Philip, it's here. What's the time?
What's he talking about?
What is
Philip is here.
Do we discuss this?
2010.
That's the time right now. It's time for us to wrap up this episode. It's 10 past 8, 2010. The time is 2010.
Moment he did this.
And Philip is here was our... Konja, you were like 3 during the World Cup, ne? How old were you during the World Cup days?
This is why he likes Waka Waka so much.
It makes
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Penta League on site. Penta League. It's been your boy PD Jokes. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on Sunday at the stadium. Sweet. And it's for the charity match, MacG. Thank you.
So do I want to. Next episode.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. On site, the Banter League. It's the Banter League.